we do this. When prices go up, you need to have supply side constraints removed, bring all the goods to the market, even if it means that you have to purchase it ad hoc from some large growing areas to the market for the consumer's sake. At this time, we are equally conscious if the price at which we procure from the farmers is adequate or meeting his requirement or not. So it is always a question of balancing between the interests of the farmer and the consumer, but more often inclined towards the farmer because we should not obtain or procure his goods at lower than the MSP, and that concentration has always been there in our minds. But for goods which don't, or farm products which don't have an MSP declared, it's constantly searching for the right fair price which is determined by the market forces rather than we as government determining it. So as a result, I want to say, particularly in food grain prices, you find that the inflation had come down to 4.87 as of October 2023. More than five-fold rise in the Union Agriculture budget of 1.25 lakh crores from 21,900 crores where it was in 2013-14. Honourable Member also raised the issue of the uncertainties in the export and banning of exports. Sometimes you allow exports, sometimes you don't. So as a result of this fluctuating policies, you have a situation where farmers, particularly those who are growing onions, do have an issue saying if they are able to fetch a better price by exporting, but by banning that export, we are denying them that opportunity to get a better price. I understand the concern, but if there are crop shortages and if there are difficulties of getting something as essential as onion to the market, we will have to ensure that the Indian consumers get that priority, and therefore sometimes we need to come up with these measures. But I quite understand the sentiment with which Member Supriya Sule has spoken. But the increase in MSP, sir, itself helps us to address the issue or the concerns of the farmers. I want to highlight that the increase in MSPs, particularly latest increase for the Rabi marketing season of 24-25. I name the crops and then also say MSP which existed in 2014-15, compare that with the MSP of 24-25, and therefore what is the increase? Example, I start with wheat. In 2014-15, the MSP for Rabi marketing season was 1,400 that is rupees quintal, per quintal. MSP Rabi marketing season for 24-25, which is the current Rabi season, is 2,275 rupees per quintal. 1,400 then, 2,275 now. 875 rupees increase, which is 63% increase. Now go for barley, 1,100, now it is 1,850. 68% increase. Gram, 3,100, now it's 5,440. Masoor, 2,950, now it's 6,425 per quintal, which is 118% increase. Rapeseed and mustard, 3,050, now it is 5,650 per quintal, 85% increase. Safflower, 3,000, now it's 5,800, 93% increase. So the MSP itself has increased manifold between 2014 and now. So taking care of the farmers, that is. And then we have not just increased the MSP, but we also procure from the farmers, and therefore money goes directly into the hands of the farmers. I would like to highlight the wheat procurement, which will be of interest for the Honourable Minister who is now saying something. Wheat procurement, Honourable Member, who is from Punjab, I would like to place this number before you. MSP payment for wheat, 2006 to 14, Honourable Member, through the Speaker, I would like to inform you, 2.39 lakh crores is all that went to the farmers. Now, 4.52 lakh crores, 2 times more, is going to the farmers who are growing wheat, be they in Punjab, be they in Haryana, be they in Madhya Pradesh. Similarly, pulses, 1.52 lakh metric tons were procured in 2014. Now, 2023, 82.21 lakh metric tons, 54 times increase in the procurement of pulses. MSP for paddy, 3.09 lakh crores went out to the farmers into their accounts directly in 2006 to 2014. Now, between 14 to 22, if you see the difference, it is 10.06 lakh crores, 3.3 times more money goes, MSP goes for the paddy farmers. Sir, Shri Dinesh Chandra Yadav, I'm not sure if he's here. If he's not here, as per the direction given by the Honourable Speaker, I wouldn't raise the issue. I wouldn't respond to the issue. I can't see the Honourable Member. He's not here. So I move over, sir.
वित्त मंत्री जी ने एक एक मेंबर का सीरियस तरीके से नोट किया और एक एक मेंबर का जवाब दे रही है।
House, it is the responsibility of the government to respond, though whether he is present or not.
So do I follow your order, old order, or is there a new order, sir? Okay. Sir, again, another member, again, I am not sure if I am able to spot, Sushil Kumar Rinku. If the member is here, I'll answer. You are here, sir. Thank you very much. Funds are not being released to Punjab and rural development issues since their government has come to power, is what the allegation was. Sir, I would like to answer to the honourable member. Some scheme guidelines which have been given to for the schemes which go to the states. And when the compliance is not there, due to which releases are not being made, Punjab will perhaps have to go back to check up if they are following the guidelines issued for the schemes as issued. Common reasons, sir, not just Punjab, but states which have a problem when centrally sponsored schemes funds are not being released or released with a delay by ministries. High bank balance, that is unspent balance which remains in the account in the single nodal agency of the scheme. If there are balance left, obviously till that is spent, the next installment doesn't come. Non-submission of annual action plans by the states. Without action plan, we are not able to see where that central scheme is getting executed. Outstanding utilization certificates. Utilization certificates don't come on time, and sometimes this is सिर्फ पंजाब के लिए नहीं, सभी जो जहां वर्तित है वहां outstanding utilization certificates जब वो नहीं आता वो भी नहीं मिलता. Violation of branding and naming guidelines of CSS. ज्यादातर स्टेट्स में ये प्रॉब्लम था, जब उनके साथ बात करने में वो भी उनके सिस्टम को बदलने के बाद उनका पैसा उनको चली जा रही है. फिर नॉन ट्रांसफर ऑफ प्रीवियसली रिलीज्ड central share or state share into the SNA account by the state governments. So the single nodal agency account was created after quite a lot of discussion with the states. जहां एक सेंट्रल स्कीम का पैसा सेंटर का शेयर भी है, स्टेट का शेयर भी है. अगर स्टेट का शेयर सिंगल नोडल एजेंसी अकाउंट में आ जाता है, उसी क्षण सेंट्रल का शेयर भी उसमें पहुंच जाता है. अगर स्टेट उनका पैसा उस सिंगल नोडल अकाउंट में डालते नहीं है, सेंटर इंतजार करके देखता रहता है। सेंटर पैसा नहीं दिया, ये आरोप सही नहीं है। जिस मोमेंट आपने सिंगल नोडल अकाउंट में आपका पैसा डालते हो, सेंट्रल पैसा भी उसमें आ जाएगा। मगर बहुत सारे स्टेट इस विषयों को समझने में थोड़ी देर लगी, मगर अभी ठीक चल रहा है उस गाड़ी। सर, नॉन रेमिटेंस ऑफ इंटरेस्ट अक्रूड इन SNA अकाउंट टू द कंसोलिडेटेड फंड, इंटरेस्ट चार्ज होता है वो SNA अकाउंट का, अगर वो इंटरेस्ट ठीक से नहीं जमा होता है उसके कारण भी डिले हो सकता है। उदाहरण के लिए मैं बोल रही हूं, 1104 crores have been provided to Punjab under Rural Infra Development Fund by NABARD since Aam Aadmi Party came to power back in March 2022. उदाहरण है जहां पैसा गया अंडर सेंट्रल स्कीम। सो मेंबर को मैं याद दिलाना चाहती हूं। सर, I don't know if member Syed Imtiaz Jalil is in the house. He had raised some issues. SDG has some allocation for defense. But what is our policy on China when we have lost 20 posts? Unka prashna ye tha, sir. He also said about we condemn Israel for violence. And in Narayanpur, close to Aurangabad, schools don't have roof. So there's directly not much of an issue on the supplementary demand for grants, so there is no specific answer that I need to give. Similarly, there are members who have raised issues which
तो
are
नहीं
not...
है, लेकिन आप खंडन करो इन बातों का, जो आपको लगता है कि गलत हो तो खंडन करो बातों का।
ठीक है सर।
ऑन रिकॉर्ड जाना चाहिए ना, अगर आपको लगता है।
For budget in the external affairs as well as the defense. So what is our policy? What is our policy that needs to be explained to the people?
आपका बात का जवाब दे रही है ना, आपने बोल लिया पहले। नो, माननीय मंत्री जी का रिकॉर्ड में जाएगा।
सर, ऑनरेबल मेंबर
आपकी बात का जवाब दे रही है ना वह। हाँ, तो आपका बात का जवाब दे रही है। Okay, please.
Sir, honorable member, I would like to inform him there is no restriction on the member from talking on any issue. But this debate, this particular discussion is on the supplementary demand for grants. You have asked me a question on what is the amount you're taking money for defense. Now, what is our policy on China? I will say why I've taken the money for defense. And as finance minister, I'm expected to explain and answer questions related to the supplementary demand for grants, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But beyond that, this discussion today on the supplementary demand for grants focuses on the demand for grants and not on the policy. You may ask that question when relevant, where relevant, and in the time when the discussion happens in this House. Point of order. Point of order. ये क्या है सर? सर, राजमोहन उन्नीतन.
मैं मौका दूंगा आपको इनके टेंशन दिन, प्लीज.
Sir, Rajmohan Unnitan ji, I don't know if he is here. Since he is not here, I won't raise it.
नहीं, एक बात बताइए, ये भी कोई अच्छा तरीका थोड़ी है कि बोलकर चले जाए। नो, मैंने व्यवस्था दी है कि जो माननीय सदस्य मंत्री जी के जवाब के टाइम हो उसका ही जवाब दे। मैंने व्यवस्था दे चुकी। तो माननीय मंत्री जी, नो, अध्यक्ष की व्यवस्था है, आप नेता है, प्लीज रहना चाहिए ना। चलो,
मैं
मेंबर्स को भी जनता ने उनको चुनकर भेजा है सदन के लिए। जब बोलते हैं तो सदन में जवाब सुनने के लिए भी बैठना चाहिए। नो,
सर एक मिनट सर,
राज्य मंत्री थे, इनके राज्य मंत्री थे। नो,
ऑफकोर्स मैं भी सुन रही हूँ सर, इधर जो हो रही है, MOS भी इधर है और मेरा रिप्लाई राज्यसभा में था। I couldn't have been here, but I am listening, and that is why I am answering specifically. And if honourable member finds anything which is not pertinent, I am glad to receive that kind of a chiding from the honourable member, saying you are not talking about what I spoke, or you are talking something different. If I am not speaking pertinent, you are welcome to raise that issue. But again, honourable member Gogoi tells you, sorry, आप जरा स्पीकर साहब को कह दीजिए। सर, ऑनरेबल मेंबर गोगोई से क्या प्रक्रिया है? मैं आपके आदेश के अनुसार जो मेंबर प्रेजेंट है उनके लिए जवाब दे रही हूं। ये मेरा निर्णय नहीं है, मेरा लिखित रूल नहीं है, स्पीकर साहब के डायरेक्शन है। उससे आपको आपत्ति है तो प्लीज स्पीकर साहब से बात करिए। मैं कुछ प्रक्रिया नहीं तय कर रही हूं, मैं नहीं तय कर रही हूं उधर प्रक्रिया।
ठीक है,
हाँ प्लीज डू दैट।
आपने दरखास्त कर ली, अच्छी है, अच्छी बात। लेकिन इसमें अपना सबका मकसद एक ही था और कोई मेरा मकसद नहीं था कि मेंबर बोले और जवाब के समय रहे, ये मेरा विषय है नहीं। हाँ, टाइम पता था कि आज जवाब देंगे, ये भी बता देंगे, अब ये भी बता देंगे ताकि मेंबर्स उपस्थित रहे, अच्छा रहे। बात हो गई जी। अगर मेंबर उपस्थित रहे तो ठीक रहता है, और क्या है। नहीं, मेंबर उपस्थित नहीं होता नहीं था। एक बात आप इस मत से, एक बात बताओ, इस मत से सहमत है या नहीं कि समय तय कर देंगे, ये तो बात आपकी मान ली है। लेकिन जो मेंबर्स विषय को उठाता है, जब माननीय मंत्री जी जवाब दे, उपस्थित रहना चाहिए, नहीं रहना चाहिए? टाइम बता देंगे, उपस्थित तो रहना चाहिए उसको। नहीं, टाइम बता देंगे, उपस्थित तो रहना चाहिए ना। मैं गोगोई जी से बात कर रहा हूं, मैं एक बात कह रहा हूं कि उपस्थित रहना चाहिए, नहीं रहना चाहिए, बस। माननीय मंत्री जी, ठीक है, ओके, या आपका सुझाव से सहमत हूं।
सर, member Khatir Anand had spoken about how unfair treatment is being offered to states on account of perceived iniquity in taxes collected vis-a-vis quantum actually devolved to the states, and therefore the allegation is the center is not giving as much as what is being collected from the states. Sir, broadly all honourable members do appreciate and understand that this is not something which the central government decides. It is a formulation which is given by the Finance Commission, and based on the Finance Commission's recommendation, timely, appropriate amounts are sent to the states directly. इसीलिए उसमें कोई केंद्र सरकार के ओर से कुछ करेक्शन करना, कम ज्यादा करना, इसका पॉसिबिलिटी ही नहीं है। अभी कॉन्टेक्स्ट ये है कि अगले फिनांस कमीशन का अनाउंसमेंट, मतलब कैबिनेट डिसीजन हो गया है। उसका जिनको नियमित रूप से अपॉइंट करेंगे चेयरमैन वगैरह, उसके साथ नोटिफिकेशन आएगा। फिनांस कमीशन पूरे देश भर के हर स्टेट से मिल करके उनसे उनके ओपिनियन लेंगे। उसमें जो भी स्टेट्स कहना चाहता है उस फिनांस कमीशन को कहना चाहिए। मैं इसीलिए क्योंकि फ्रॉम द मेंबर this announcement or this question came, I want to, through you, sir, submit. Tamil Nadu received about 1.29 lakh crores under devolution under the share of central taxes. This is the 14th Finance Commission award. However, in the 15th Finance Commission and 14th Finance Commission, is the one which raised the state's share to 42%. Earlier it was 32. Now, 15th Finance Commission period, where the 42 became 41 because of Jammu Kashmir becoming a union territory, Tamil Nadu is estimated to receive for the Finance Commission period, the 15th Finance Commission period, as opposed to what they received during the 14th Finance Commission, 1.29 lakh crores, they will be receiving 2.36 lakh crores, in addition to the revenue deficit grant of 6,229 crores. So, may Member Khatir Anandji, I didn't even ask whether he is here, but okay. Since he is here, the answer is before him. Sir, Gaurav Gogoiji, he is here. Okay. All right. Took lot of money? Excuse me.
Back to the states, it was not proportionate. That was my question to you.
It can't be proportionate. It will be under a formula given by the Finance Commission. Proportionality is decided by the Finance Commission and not by me. Sir, there is no argument on this. No. I obey the Finance Commission just as I obey you here. So, the particular question asked by the member, about the cesses and surcharges, I will give the details so that this, मैं हर सांसद को ये कहना चाहती हूं, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट टैक्स कलेक्शन के बाद जो फिनांस कमीशन तय करता है उसके हिसाब से हर स्टेट को जितना पैसा जाना है उतना हम बेच देते हैं। आरोप ये है कि सेस और सरचार्ज कलेक्शन ज्यादा हो रही है आजकल, जिसका डेवल्यूशन फिनांस कमीशन के द्वारा नहीं होता, और क्योंकि अब सेस और सरचार्ज ज्यादा कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, स्टेट्स को इधर आरोप लगाने वाले तमिलनाडु से हैं, सो उनका ये कहना है कि तमिलनाडु को सेस और सरचार्ज से डेवल्यूशन नहीं मिलने के कारण उनको जो मिलना चाहिए वो नहीं मिल रही है। मगर सेस और सरचार्ज का विषय भी, जो कलेक्शन हम कर रहे हैं, मैं डेटा के साथ प्रूव करना चाह रही हूं कि कितना डेवल्यूशन में गया, डेवल्यूशन नॉट बाय फिनांस कमीशन बट स्टेट्स को कितना गया। मैं बोल रही हूं सर, टोटल सेस कलेक्शन, उसमें 6 कैटेगरीज है। प्रारंभिक शिक्षा कोष, माध्यमिक और उच्चतर शिक्षा कोष, जीएसटी कॉम्पनसेशन फंड, सेंट्रल रोड एंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड, नेशनल डिजास्टर रेस्पॉन्स फंड, नेशनल कैलामिटी कंटिजेंसी फंड, दोनों मिलकर के 5वें नंबर में, और 6 प्रधानमंत्री स्वास्थ्य सुरक्षा निधि। इन सब को इकट्ठा करके 2018-19 में 1,44,000, am I reading it right? 14,04,882 crore, 0.54 crore कलेक्शन हुआ, ग्रैंड टोटल है वो। टोटल सेस कलेक्शन इंक्लूडिंग जीएसटी कॉम्पनसेशन सेस 2,68,000, am I reading? 26,800 and, no, sorry, 1 minute. 26,808,980 crores. 268980 crores. Of this, in the year 2018-19, 53.86% collection was allocated to the states. Now, progressively, this number has gone up, and I would like to say, in 1920, 102.99% has gone allocated to all the states. 95.58% has gone in the year 2020-2021, 97.70 in 22, 137.45 in 22-23 provisional number, and therefore between 2018-19 to 22-23, 99.32% of all cesses collected have gone to the states. Sir, Honourable Member Gaurav Gogoi has spoken about disaster relief fund and special assistance for Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Sikkim. Sir, this particular severe cyclonic storm, I'm not sure if I can pronounce it right, I'll spell it for you, M-I-C-H-A-U-N-G, whatever. I know it is a Burmese word, but whatever it is pronounced as. Affected two states in varying degrees, namely Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. The glacial outflow affected Sikkim. With a view to help the state governments, sir, manage the relief necessitated by the cyclone storm, the Home Affairs Ministry has released in advance the central share of second installment of the State Disaster Relief Fund of 493.60 to Andhra Pradesh and 450 crores to Tamil Nadu. Central government has already released the first installment of the same amount to both the states. In addition, state government of Andhra Pradesh has an opening balance in their SDRF account of 2,569.85 crores, and Tamil Nadu has an opening balance of 813.15 crores. Sir. So, further, without waiting for the memorandum from the state government, the central government has constituted the interministerial central teams for both the states. I understand the teams have gone to the states. They have done their assessment of damages which have been caused by the cyclone. No, right. I will. Yes, I've even gone to the border villages of Sikkim. I'm quite conscious of what it means to them. No, I will give you the details. Don't worry. I will give you the details. But even after that, sir, even for Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, these are advance payments. Sikkim will also get what is due to them and what the teams will assess and come back to us on. I will give you the Sikkim figures as well. Sir, further, the Chennai Basin project under the National Disaster Mitigation Fund, which includes central assistance of 500 crore, the central government is taking a proactive approach so that the first urban flood mitigation project of 561.29 crore for integrated urban flood management activities can be taken up. So, further, Member Gaurav Gogoi and also Khatir Anand, also Krishna Devarayalu and Mohammad Javed of IMC have questioned inadequate allocation for Manrega despite higher demand. I've already explained when I was responding to Shri Adir Ranjan Chaudhary. It's a need-based allocation as against the BE of 23-24 60,000 crores. We have now given another 20,000 crores. This will be to meet all those demands which many of the states have raised. This question was also raised by Member Jaydev Galla and K. Subbarayan. I can't see Jaydev Galla, you're here, sir. You have also raised the question of nutrient-based fertilizer subsidy, that it is not aligning. I want to highlight, sir, because that is a specific mention which honourable members picked up, and I need to answer that. Total requirement under this head is 16,300 crores. Out of this, sir, 13,351 crore is additional cash requirement, and the balance amount, which is about 3,000 odd, is being met from internal savings and within the demand, and therefore there is no misalignment, although it doesn't appear so clearly as you would add it up. Sir?
माननीय मंत्री जी,
Yeah, you will pick up every feature of the law which has been passed under you. Sir, finally, there has been some kind of an aspect.
नहीं, जवाब तो उन्होंने दिया है कि आपने जो कानून पास किया उस पर चल रही है सरकार।
नहीं, उससे हर एक पहलू निकाल करके बोलेंगे, मगर जब उनके ही शासन में वो मनरेगा को पूरे पालन नहीं किया, कितने लोगों को मिला नहीं मिला, सीएजी के रिपोर्ट बोलता है जो लोग जन्म तक नहीं लिया उनको पैसा गया मनरेगा के अंडर, वो है उनके परफॉर्मेंस। सर, सर, ईश्वर प्रसाद जी एफटी आर्टिकल के ऊपर कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशन आया, सेइंग कॉर्नेल यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रोफेसर ने ये लिखा वो लिखा वगैरह, मगर ऑफ कोर्स इट्स अगेन प्रोफेसर सौगता रॉय, सो आई नीड नॉट रेफर टू इट, बट दैट आर्टिकल सर रेफर्स टू वेरी मेनी गुड पॉइंट्स ऑफ अचीवमेंट। ओके, प्लीज टेल हिम।
नहीं, हाउस प्रॉपर्टी क्या होता है? कोई आर्टिकल पर बहस होगी कि पार्लियामेंट में? नो, गलत।
सो आई फॉलो द स्पीकर्स ऑर्डर।
नो, कभी भी कोई आर्टिकल लिख दो उस पर पार्लियामेंट में डिबेट होगी क्या? नो। आप सीनियर नेता हैं।
इसीलिए मैं हाईलाइट करना चाहती हूं सर। मैं क्या जम्मू कश्मीर का मांग कितना था और हमने पे कर दिया, ये भी बोल दिया। मैंने बोला JN के विषय बोला है सर। सो द इकोनॉमी आज पूरे दुनिया में ऑब्जर्वर्स के साथ बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं भारत की इकोनॉमी सही पटरी पर है, मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक फंडामेंटल्स आर फाइन, और गवर्नमेंट ऑल्सो हैज बीन in a way noticed for the fiscal discipline and reining in of high level of public debt. We are also being warned by certain observers that India must avoid squandering its economic potential. इसीलिए economic success of this government, particularly post-COVID, is what is the contribution that people of India are making. भारत के हमारे अपने भाई बहन इस देश का तरक्की के लिए जब कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं और इकोनॉमी आगे चल रही है, इस समय इसको नोटिस करके उसके लिए हम सब भारतीय गर्व होना चाहिए। कठिन मेहनत के साथ लोग, किसान हो, वंचित लोग हो, पीड़ित हो, दलित हो, गांव में रहने वाले हो, सब इस देश के भलाई के लिए मेहनत करके इस देश को इस कगार पर पहुंचे हैं, और इसको ना रिकॉग्नाइज करके बार बार कुछ ना कुछ नेगेटिव बातें करने वाले से आज हमारे अमृतकाल के लिए आगे बढ़ने का संदेश नहीं मिलता। 2047 के हमारे संकल्प विकसित भारत है, हम सब उसके लिए काम कर रहे हैं सर। इसीलिए मैं मांग रखती हूं इस माननीय हाउस के सामने इस सप्लीमेंट्री डिमांड फॉर ग्रांट्स को पारित करें।
including the Ministry of External Affairs and the Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry.
अब ये मल्टी स्टेट एक्सपोर्ट समिति किसान के पास से या पैक्स के पास से एग्रीकल्चर प्रोड्यूस को खरीदकर दुनिया भर के बाजार में बेचेगी और इसका मुनाफा भी मिल्क कोऑपरेटिव की पेटर्न पर सीधा किसान के पास जाएगा। वो मल्टी स्टेट कोऑपरेटिव नहीं रखेगी। एक्सपोर्ट का फायदा मेरे किसान भाइयों को होगा।
National Cooperative Export Limited will provide benefits to its
माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति जी,
I request Shri Derek O'Brien, Honorable Member, who has been suspended from the service of the Council, to immediately leave the precincts of the Council as required under Rule 256(3) of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the Council of States. I again urge the Honourable Member to leave the chamber in compliance of the directive. the refusal by Honorable Member Sri O'Brien to comply with the decision of the House and the directions imparted is a severe violation of the rules of procedure and amounts to willful contempt of the House. Due to his ignoble conduct, the House could not take up question hour and other legislative business, thereby affecting rights of the members and public at large. It thus becomes a question of privilege of members. We all are constitutionally ordained to discharge function as members, and this continued defiance has handicapped it and is an unproductive drain on the public exchequer.
Sir, with your kind permission, I seek leave of the Council to raise a question of privilege against Sri Derek O'Brien, Honourable Member of the House. Following motion, that the House takes a serious note of the conduct of Sri Derek O'Brien, Member who was suspended from the service of the Council under Rule 256(2) to deliberately continue in the chamber in gross violation of Rule 256(3) and disregarding repeated directions imparted by the Chair, thereby compounding his offence and committing a serious contempt of the House and breach of privilege of members, and agrees that the matter be referred to the Committee of Privileges of the Rajya Sabha for examination, investigation and report within a period of 3 months. Thank you, sir.
Since there is an objection, Honourable members, under Rule 192, I request those members who are in favour of leave be granted to rise in their places. Are you also supporting it? Under rule, all those members who rise are supporting it. Honourable members, more than 25 members have risen in their place. The Honourable Leader of the House has the leave of the Council. He may now move the motion.
Leader, Honourable Chairman, sir, I move the following motion, that the House takes a serious note of the conduct of Sri Derek O'Brien, Member who was suspended from the service of the Council under Rule 256(2) to deliberately continue in the chamber in gross violation of Rule 256(3) and disregarding repeated directions imparted by the Chair, thereby compounding his offence and committing a serious contempt of the House and breach of privilege of members, and agrees that the matter be referred to the Committee of Privileges of Rajya Sabha for examination, investigation and report within a period of 3 months.
The question is that the House takes a serious note of the conduct of Sri Derek O'Brien, Member who was suspended from the service of the Council under Rule 256(2) to deliberately continue in the chamber in gross violation of Rule 256(3) and disregarding repeated directions imparted by the Chair, thereby compounding his offence and committing a serious contempt of the House and breach of privilege of members, and agrees that the matter be referred to the Committee of Privileges of Rajya Sabha for examination, investigation and report within a period of 3 months. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. The matter stands referred to the Committee of Privileges of Rajya Sabha for examination, investigation and report within a period of 3 months. I again urge the Honorable Member Shri Derek O'Brien to withdraw from the House so that listed business can be taken up.